Hey everyone, Gobotch here, back today with a brand new episode for MLB The Show 21 here on the Xbox Series X with our Texas Rangers franchise. Continuing on, and I hope you're all safe and well, having a great day as it is launch week for MLB The Show 21, and I've been enjoying the game immensely, having a blast with the Rangers franchise. Unfortunately, we're not very good. Of course, we all knew that was going to be coming. They're 14 and 29. We're in a rebuild mode, and off camera, I decided to just full on launch into this rebuild and build up prospects. And that means we kind of cleaned house. We traded a lot of the top guys that were still on the team that have been rumored to be traded for a while now. So some of you may not like that. Some of you may rejoice in that, but we are full on into this rebuild, building out prospects. Let's talk about those trades. But if you enjoyed the video, as always, hit that thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single video. So let's get into the transactions for Rangers. Again, some of you may not like, if I can get to it, some of you may not like what we did. I thought it was necessary. So first and foremost, you see down there, we traded away to the Nationals Chris Davis and Jose Leclerc for top prospects in Jeremy De La Rosa and Jeffrey Rodriguez. We also traded Joey Gallo, which I know I was battling and struggling with this, but he was so inconsistent and has been every year I played MLB The Show. I had to get rid of him and get what I could out of it, and I did. I got two really solid prospects. We got a pitcher in Daniel Espino and a shortstop in Gabriel Arias, and two huge prospects we needed. We also traded David Dahl, who's on a one-year deal. I like Dahl a lot, but he's on a one-year deal. He's on the back end of his, of his prime. We also had Delino DeShields, who was doing nothing for us. So he was kind of added on to that. So we got a top pitching prospect in Simeon Woods Richardson from the Blue Jays. And we also traded away Charlie Culberson to the Cubbies for Brennan Davis, a left field prospect. So let's talk about those guys we just got. Again, a lot of really good, talented guys across the board. And I hope y'all are excited about these moves because I think it's going to help us out. So looking at the A potential, here's one of the prospects we got, Daniel Espino. He's a really solid pitcher here. Just 19 years old, A potential, 66 overall. He's going to have a future. We also had some other guys already here. Gabriel Arias, we got him in the deal for Gallo. He's 68 overall, 19 years old, A potential. Woods Richardson, really solid, hopeful, really solid pitcher. We have all these guys are in the minors. They'll probably get called up by the end of the season, but we're gonna ride out with what we have. Tommy Vargas is another good guy. Jeremy De La Rosa we got in the trade for, he's a right fielder, 18 years old, A potential player. Brennan Davis, the left fielder, 20 years old, A potential. And then we have some other guys here. So overall, there's a lot of youth on this team. And looking at the top prospect list of the top 50 prospects in the MLB, the Rangers are kind of all over it. So you see we have the number 9, Bubba Thompson. We have number 12, Espino. We have number 15, Woods Richardson. We keep going down the list. We have Julio Pablo Martinez. So, I mean, we're all over this list with lots of great prospects. The future looks bright for the Rangers. We just need to continue to develop this, which means this season's going to be rough. But good news for us is the draft is in 15 days. So today's episode, we're going to get to the draft. We're going to draft some prospects, and then we'll play part of a game after that. So again, our team's a lot different now. Looking at our lineup, Solak, Connor Falefa, Willie Calhoun. We still have Nate Lowe. We'll keep him because he's only 25. We're going to develop him out. Apostle, Josh Young, Eli White, who I like him too. He's a good role guy. And then Sam Huff and Tavares as well. So we got all those guys. We have our prospects all down here in the minors. Pitching staff wise, we're not in a spot where we're going to move up some of these guys, but here's our starting lineup. We have Rick Slade, who we called up into the lineup. We have Allard, who really needs to come on. Dane Dunning's the guy we're keeping an eye on, of course. Also at closer, since we moved Nick Frey to our closer. Hernandez and Hearn will be the setup guys behind him. So the youth movement is full on here in Texas. I actually am very excited about it. So let's go ahead and let's sim to draft day, shall we? Sim to draft day. Oh shoot, we need to move a pitcher out. So we actually need to move down a pitcher really quick. Rangers have too many. So let's move Matt Bush. I like you, but we're sending you down to AAA. Sorry. I just don't use it very much. I know he's got a powerful arm, but it's just not as important for me. So we're going to send him to draft day, build out this team. We got an injury there, shoulder soreness. He'll be okay. Rangers leading this game. Get a 2-1 victory over the Yankees. Leading this one too. Oh, we blew it. We blew it. No longer hurt. 4-0 lead. We win at 5-0. 2-2, bottom of the ninth. And they take the win. Joe Gatto, he's a neck sprain. He'll be back. Okay. Got some injuries starting to build up a little bit here, which tends to happen at times. We got a lead here. Nice. 8-3 victory. Gatto's no longer hurt. All right, so it is time for the draft day. We're 14 back in the division, 19-37, which is a three-way tie for last place in the division. So technically we're tied for third in the division, which is something in its own. So let's get to the draft, shall we? Let's get to the draft. Let's sim through. Come on, simulate to the end of it, and it's draft day, right? Draft day. All right. So we're the number 2 pick behind Pittsburgh. My thinking process on this is pitching. I want a solid starting pitcher. I want to get a solid closer potentially as well. First baseman potentially. And I think maybe another outfielder. I don't know. We have a lot of depth at outfield potentially. So looking at all our stuff, here are the top guys. And I want a guy that's going to be MLB ready soon. Soon. Very soon. Let's go to actual overall. What do we have available here? Starting pitching. Okay, best potential pitcher. Nathan Leal is a name I think could be huge. He's 80 potential, 70 overall. We've scouted him pretty well. Out of Pennsylvania. He's a guy that throws he's got a 4-seam sinker, cutter, slider. He's 21. I think he could be a huge asset for this team. And he's MLB ready, as it is. Now, there is another guy here. He's a left fielder, 18 years old. But you see, he's 50 overall. He's not going to be ready for the MLB for 3 years at least. So we're not going to shoot on that. We want a guy that's going to be able to be ready in the rotation here quickly. Very quickly. And Leal is that guy. So we're going to go with Leal and hope that that works out for us. I also want to look at a closer, potentially. So second pick in the second round. What's available here that we've actually scouted? Oh boy. I don't know where to go on this. Okay. Any of these guys MLB ready? Shoot. I don't know if I'm willing to take the risk on any of these guys. So we're going to go to all. What do we have scouted? So there's a center fielder, a catcher, another pitcher. Who's MLB ready, according to this? We got another 19-year-old pitcher here. 75 potential, 65 overall. Another guy right here, Carlos Zapata, 80 and 70. So there's another top pitcher potentially here. Ooh, who to go to? I'm thinking we may try him out. What's he got? He's 4 pitches. Either him or Reyes. Reyes is 19. Zapata's 21. Let's go take the risk on the international guy. He's 2 years older, but let's take the risk. Let's take the risk and see if that pays off for us. So, 2 pitchers to start off the draft. I think that's the move we have to make because of how important that's going to be for our longevity down the line. Now let's keep going. We want to find a guy that's a first baseman that can help us really quickly, I hope. There's not a lot of closers left. We will need to maybe look at that at some point. So first base. First base, there's not a lot of great talent there. Not at all to speak of. These guys are not going to be ready for probably a few years. Now, he may be. What's the best available in y'all's opinion? Best available guy. Right fielder, Connie Bromberg. Interesting. Got another closer right there as well. Jesus Amaya. We could get him. He's out of Illinois. He's a closer. But we haven't scouted him. I'm going to take him because I do want a closer. It's a fingers crossed type move. We'll see if that works. In the 4th round, let's take a position player. And let's look at infielders. Okay, so again, none of these guys could be ready day one. International player, 21 years old, Quintero. They say he's going to maybe be ready next year for us. Which, don't know if there's a huge need for that. Second baseman. Outfield. That's the best available still. Best available may be Sean Stover here, the right fielder. Right fielder out of Australia. He's out of Australia, pull hitter guy. I do want to find a guy that's got really good power. This guy's got decent power overall. Let's see who's got the best power overall here. And that maybe Stover. So, you know what? We're going to take the risk on him. I do want a power guy in this lineup. We have a ton of speed built up with this team, but I do want a guy that can just destroy the ball. You know, what's the best next power we have here? We have a second baseman. Really good against right-hand pitching. First baseman Quintero here. We've looked at him. Let's get him. All right, we're gonna do one more round, and then we'll probably let the AI simulate the rest through. And also, I'm not guaranteeing this, but I may figure out a way to where you, my community, whether it's members or whatnot, I'll figure out a way. But I'm gonna let you be my draft picks whenever the time comes. I want y'all to be my draft picks. So that's something we'll look into here. Best overall. This kid here, 2024. Let's take the pitcher. I want to take the pitcher, baby. All right, so we're gonna auto draft now the rest of this thing. And let's take a look-see at these picks. So, fingers crossed, Leal, fantastic. He's a 91 overall potential guy. 91 overall, 21 years old, out of Pennsylvania. Look at that. 91, he's an A potential. Zapata, B potential, 66 overall. We'll take it. Jesus Amaya, C potential, 68 overall. You know, maybe he can be okay for us. Sean Stover, B potential, 63 overall right fielder. That's going to bring some decent power, some pop to us. Quintero, this was a huge get for us. Look at this. He's an A potential, 70 overall first baseman with a 92 potential. That's the highest out of the whole draft for us. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. And then, of course, Pap there. So, yeah, we're offering. Just get him for what we can, right? Get him for whatever we can. Yes, sir. Lock them all in. Yep. All right, so we all locked them in. We got them all locked in on the contracts. We will not see these guys until, of course, next season. But Leal is a guy that I'm really, really excited about. Tough month for some of these guys. So Leal will be fitting in with some of these guys here. I'm excited about that bunch. That bunch of guys really excites me. Let's take a look at the All-Star voting. So we're getting closer to the break. Top guys. Kluber, look at him doing work out there for the Yankees. Good for him. Do we have anybody even close anywhere on this? Probably not. I have to imagine no. Catcher, no. First base, no. I'm looking at like the top 5. Nothing's happening here. So yeah, likely not going to have a guy in the All-Star game except for like don't they make you throw one guy in? Dang. Gallo's not even on that list either. Okay, so let's move into it. We're going to play one game in today's episode. Not the full entirety of one, but we're going to play at least half a game. At least half a game. We'll see. So let's jump in. And you know what? I haven't seen anything that Slade can do. You know what? Let's actually move forward. I kind of want to go play this top Dodger team, see if we can get upset them there. So let's send to this Dodger game. Again, we're going to get through this first season pretty quick because we're not going to make the postseason. Let's be real. So we're going to try to get through this season pretty quick so we can get to next year. We're not going to rush it too much, but you know, there we go. Do we get a comeback victory right there, baby? Let's go. All right. Few injuries here. 5-5. We lose, of course. All right. People are getting hurt like crazy. We don't need oh no, that's horrible. Jeremy De La Rosa was one of our top prospects, 1 to 2 months now out. sucks. But Slade pitching here. Opening game against the Dodgers. Let's go with it, man. Let's see what Slade can do. Who are we going up against? Bueller? Great. We're probably going to get our butt kicked. But this should be fun. This should be fun. Let's get into it. So again, we're gonna probably do the last half of the game. Okay, last half of this game here. All right. So we got our guys out here. Company, yes. And again, eventually we'll move up some of those prospects, but until then, we're not gonna worry about it, right? So yeah, we're gonna simulate to the 5th, and then we'll go hop in, or maybe the 6th. Let's see. You know what? We can jump in now. No, we'll jump into the 6th. All right, well, let's jump in here. Good game battling here. Bueller and Slade both allowing 4 hits at this point in the game. Again, the Rangers, the team that this season are pretty much just taking it on the chin, understanding that the postseason is going to be in the future for this team. So the pitcher, Slade, taking on Bueller. This should be fun. Raining here in LA, and he's just saying, "Come get me." He's just saying, "Come get me, my man." But yeah, I'm at peace with those trades and all we've made. I'm at peace with it all. I know it's sacrificing a lot of good quality players that are already proven players, overall proven. But I'm actually at peace with the moves. And Slade, the pitcher getting it done, baby. But yeah, I like getting all these different prospects in. Now with that draft we just got, I think there is... Hey, good for him. Slade got his first MLB hit. I think the future is bright with those guys we got. I think there's a great chance with the free... Oh man, this could be a double play. The free agency especially next season, I think we can get a couple guys. We could be a team that can compete, maybe wild card, is what I'm thinking next season. So where we're going to set our eyes to next is free agency. Next thing is free agency. We got to make sure we lock in and go get a couple guys. I want to get a pitcher and maybe a bat. That's what I'm thinking. A pitcher and a bat. Spend some money on these guys and develop the youth with them. I think will be great. And Solak underneath it aired it out the left field, and he's got it. So that's going to send us to the bottom of the 6th inning and a scoreless game here in the rain. And it's a battle here. Slade's come in and pitched pretty well. And we're giving our first appearance with him. He's got a slurve. He was Rios was a 6th-round pick. And I do hope that Joey does well for the Indians. I hope that he actually comes into his own. He's just, in my experience with Joey Gallo and MLB The Show, every time he'll have like a season that's decent, and then he's just batting like 200, striking out a million times, and it's not worth it in the long haul. And I'm a big Gallo fan. I love Gallo, but we're just kind of dealing with it. And the Indians are not even in a contention there. 31 and 31 out there. You see the bottom ticker. So they're struggling as well. And I'm still so happy with that draft we just got. We got 2 really solid players. There's a strikeout. Sit down, sir. 4th K of the day out there for Slade. I'll bring up Taylor to the plate. Yeah, but y'all in the comments below, give me a draft grade from A to F. Give me a draft grade on that draft we had today. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. Overall, I'd say we have a B, B+, A-, somewhere in that range. I think we had a really solid draft. Got pitching. We got a couple additions that'll help us fielding-wise. I'm pleased with it. So Slade sends him down in order 1, 2, 3, and now bring up Willie Calhoun. 3, 4, 5 up for Texas. Calhoun now is going to be looked in. Him and Kiner Falefa and Solak. We look at the leaders on this team now. He ropes that. Wow. Just a hair early on it. Also Lowe. Lowe's going to be a guy that as well. That I think could be a staple for us. Still young, 25-year-old guy. I think he could be a guy that can contribute to this team for a great number of years. Along with Calhoun and Solak and Josh Young and Sam Huff. And we'll have to see what the outfield will look like with Calhoun. We're going to have him in left. And center field and right field will be kind of up for grabs, I think, here pretty soon. And honestly, Calhoun, he may end up being a DH, guys, because we have better speed and fielders in those positions coming up. Oh, shoot. Got me with a cutter there. And that brings up Josh Young. In his rookie year, 2 for 2 today against the Dodgers. They're 42-20, top team in the NL West by a landslide, and I am just hacking. Just hacking. Oh, here we go. We got something swinging here. And I'm late. 98, and I was not even close. 0-2 count, 2 out. Oh, crap. The Mets are leading in the wild card. Good for them. This is on the outside part of the plate there. Good try. Good try. Oh, tried to get me. Tried to get me. 1-2 count. Oh, wow. Did they say I went? I thought we held off, but okay. I thought we held off, but whatever. Dang it. 0-1 count here to Pollock. Slade, man, I'm proud of you. Coming in here, he's throwing 90 pitches, so this may be his last inning here. Probably will be. But the youth movement is on here in Texas. I am all about embracing it. Oh, shoot. For the Oppo. Whoa. Overthrew him there. We're good. We're good. Here comes Betts. Oh, boy. Come on, Hearn. Settle down. We're going to get the pin warming up a little bit here. Pin. Let's, we got righty, lefty, so let's go with a right-handed guy. Let's get Hernandez stretched out and ready to go. Strike in there to Betts. Strike 2. Bada baby. And that hung over the middle of the plate. That's going to probably maybe bring him in. Let's see. They're going to go home. Good relay. What are you doing? What was Huff doing there? It was on the money. He got up and walked off. That's got to get fixed, game. That's got to get fixed, game. That's ridiculous. That just cost us. The video game didn't cooperate with the animations. Okay. Okay, I see how it's going to be. We may get out of this game and go play a part of another one, because this is trash. This is not going the way I want it to go. So we're gonna go ahead and say screw the Dodger game. You do your business. And 2-run shot. They're up 4-0. Shocker. Rangers, nothing. 4-0 loss. Who cares? Get out of there. Let's move on. We'll play part of a different game, because that was awful. That was absolutely horrendous. Horrendous. So the Dodgers did what the Dodgers do, and they win. Huff has a pec strain. Will be out. Okay. Let's move to the Houston series here. Division rivals. And we get swept, I'm sure. Yep, got swept. We got a whole 2 runs in that series there. Verlander or Greinke? Oh, boy. You know what? I kind of want to see Verlander a little bit here. So let's get into... Again, we're going to play part of the game. Pray to the Lord above that we don't get our butts kicked here. It's where are these? They're open. All right. So let's sim. Down. Oh, we're up 1-0. That a baby. Hey, look at us. I'm here for it. Now except for losing. They're adding runs. I don't like this. We're down 5-1. Okay, 5-2, 6-2, and there comes the extra. Oh shoot! I'm supposed to change pitchers on my own. That's on me. I forgot that they don't do it for you. Well, whatever. We lost. All right, so let's get into this one. We're gonna play the latter part of the game. All right, so let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. So let's go through, get into the game, and we'll play a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it. And try to get a win here. We got Ahara. He's our best pitcher on the mound. He's been playing the best for us. We got a sub. Okay, so looking at our lineup going out there, Apostle is going to get a day in there, as will Trevino, in the absence of Huff, who's a little bit banged up right now. And you see their lineup compared to ours. They're El Fuego. We are cold as ice. And Granky's on the bump. So let's go ahead and quick manage, and let's simulate forward to the... let's get to the 6th inning, and then we'll pick up there. So let's skip ahead. And it's a 4-0 deficit. Great. Let's get it going here, Calhoun. Let's get it going here. 4-0 deficit. This is outside 1-0. It's just in my head, I'm such a competitive person. I hate losing, but I gotta just take it, because this season is just a loss. I mean, if anything, still sucking is going to help us with next year's draft. So there's that. I mean, if we're still a terrible team, we can have a great draft next year again. Build up the future. But next season better not be like this. Next season we better be ready to come in and compete. Turn things around for this team. Drill that through. Gets through the shift. Nobody's covering first base, as Grinky's like, you know what? That's too much running. So we got a man on. No one out. Nate Lowe to the plate. Oh my good lordy, Lance in Georgia. Australia, England, Germany. I don't know, I'm saying other things. Oh, 1 count. What was that? Okay, nice changeup. Come on. He's looking for a double play ball. This is inside there, the curve. Not in my house. Not in my house. And there's one. It will go just as planned for them. Double play ball. Well done. It sends Apostle to the plate. He's a bright prospect for the Rangers. Third baseman / first baseman. See if he can get something done here at the plate. So basically the rest of this season for the Rangers will be seeing what our youngsters can do. Battling around, so... Man. And maybe seeing a couple of these guys stick their head up and say, hey, we're here to be part of this team for the long haul. You know? That's what I'm thinking this team's going to be for the rest of this season. Just develop some of these guys up. Come August, September, we'll do the call-ups and bring up those youngsters that are top prospect kids. And even in the rotation, we may move up a couple kids, see what they can do. You know what I mean? This is 2-2 and high. We're not going to even try to take a hack at that. Full count. Full count here. Josh Young on deck. And that's going to bloop in there, right? Oh. I thought it was. Turns out it wasn't. So well. Alright, so we got Fulte on the mound here still. Out of the pen. We moved him from a starter to a bullpen guy. Fulte. And that floated on me, and that's going to be fair. And you see the speed we have out here? That's a leadoff double. So the pitching not going well for us. Swinging and a miss. Fulte gets him up in front. Slider away. Ground ball. That's going to hold him. Connor Falefa over to Nate Lowe, and that's one down. So we'll take that one down here. Sends up Gurriel. Strike one. Got a baby.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
The 0-2 pitch.
Oh, it just missed. You kidding me? Good eye. Great eye, matter of fact.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away.
Okay, I tried to get him to jump out on that, but he didn't. Change up time. He swings at it, fouls it off. 2-2 count. There's a grounder. And foot race to the bag. We get the out. There's 2 down now. The runner advances to third. And Diaz to the plate, or Diaz. Diaz. Strike 1. He's been playing really well. 4 home runs in his last 8 games. That's fantastic numbers. Oh, what a play from the ball man. Just missed on the outside part of the plate. That was a heck of a pitch. This is inside. Come on, let's get that slider, man. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. No runs across, and the Rangers are out of it. We'll go to the 7th, trailing 4-0. Josh Young to the plate here. Got the changeup man here with Greinke. Ball 1 misses outside. We got 2 guys up in the pen there. Oh, that's good. Let's get in the gap, baby. Get down in the gap right there. He took a wide as heck turn. So here's Brock Holt, your veteran role utility dude. And he hits it right to him just early. This inning was, I thought, going to shape up pretty well. We got the leadoff double, but that turned into nothing. Crap. Crap. That's a distracting batting stance, Trevino. So obtrusive. Look at it. He's just got the bat in the middle of the plate there. What the crap are we playing? Cricket? Ooh, that was a good pitch there. He missed. Barely. Barely missed. Alright, so 2-0 count here. Ooh, I tried to hold off. That's fine. Good pitch. Good pitch. 2-1 count. This is outside. 3-1. Alright. So a 3-1 count. That's down and away. Oh. I didn't really want to swing at it because I thought maybe we get a benefit call. Fine. Full count. Get through. Darn. Darn. So nothing going there after the leadoff double that turned into an out because we went too wide. Holtby's still out here in the 7th inning. Going to try to get some work done. Maldonado to the plate here. A 1-0 count now against him. And swing through. We also may do an episode soon where we, since we know the Rangers pro team, we suck right now. We may do an episode soon where we play a game in AA and show you some of our prospects there, and we do a game in AAA, show you some of our prospects there. Let me know in the comments what you think about that prospect and that idea, doing a prospect episode where I show you some of these top guys instead of just watching our Rangers get our butts kicked right now in a year that's kind of a loss to us. This is a year that we're just trying to get through. Yeah, we may do a prospect episode here soon. That actually sounds kind of fun. Show you some of the youth coming up the pipeline here, probably into this year, next year. So 1-2 count on Altuve here. Let's get him on the slider, shall we? He thought about it. He took a little shoulder lunge at it. 2-2 count here. And lofted up. Got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. So Straw to the plate. This guy's been unstoppable today. 3 for 3. Where did that miss? You are misinformed, Mr. Umpire.
Hey, this is a huge at bat right here. This pitcher wants to end.
Get that. Take it out. What a play from Lowe. Getting up and getting it done. Look at that, man. Leaping up to the tippy tip and knocks it in. Let's go, baby. So a new pitcher in. It's Pruitt. We're going to get our pin rolling a little bit here. Let's move, schedule him to put in the game. DeMarcus Evans. Tavares up now. 1 for 2 today. Fastball, huh? Slaps and gets through, baby. Leadoff single for Tavares. Great speed as well. 1 on. Oh, he got me. Did we get a bad jump? He did. He got a terrible jump. That was garbage, Tavares. Trying to be aggressive. All right, IKF, let's go, baby. Connor Falefa to the plate. Dribble, foul. Way in front of that right there. Fouled off very late on the 12-6 curve there. So an 0-2 count for Isaiah Connor Falefa here. All off a slider. So we've seen 3 pitches, but none of which were the fastball. None. Got me out in front. Strike 3. There we go. And we're going to make the move. We're going to move into Marcus Evans. He's had a decent year. Gets that over. Strike 1. So the Rangers probably not going to be able to come back and win this game unless we can string hits together in the 9th inning and get it going. Otherwise, they're dominating us. I'm interested to see if they bring in the closer or not on us. Solak's got that easily done. So 1 down, Bregman to the plate now. And that's going to get through, nowhere to go. 1 for 2, huh? That's fine. All right. 1 on, 1 out. Misses low. Smack. Down. Dead and low. Alrighty. Let's get through this. Let's try to get a few hits here, shall we? Difficulties decreased. Our pitching difficulty was on legend. Good criminy biscuits. No wonder we've been getting destroyed. We are on the top difficulty pitching. Fine out loud. Pop up. Nothing happening. So a tough day here for us, y'all, man. It really is. It's frustrating seeing us play so poorly. There we go. Right into the shift, though. Right into the shift. That's a single if the shift isn't on. But they played it perfectly. Now bring up Apostle to the plate. Last man left for the Rangers here in this game. 6-0 deficit. Swing and a miss over the sweeping curve. 0-1 count here to Apostle. 0-2. Frustrating. This team is not good. We're not good. So 1-2 count for Apostle. 6-0. Got me. So that's a dub for the Astros. We get beat. Oh well. Move on to the next one. So with that loss, the Rangers continue to go where we're at. So what we're planning on for the next episode, y'all, showcasing our youth, our talent coming up the farm system here soon. Because the Rangers, again, we have a lot of season left, and maybe we can something will click and we'll turn things on. We'll have a competitive season where we're not dreadful. But we've won 2 games this month, so I'm not holding out hope for that. We are getting ready for the All-Star break soon. Trades, we probably won't be making any more. We've already made a slew of our trades. I think we're done with that. So, yeah, next episode, stay tuned because we're probably going to jump in here and show you the youth that's coming up. We're going to jump in and play a game with our AAA squad, show you, Thompson, Arias, and Walker, and these guys that will be in the pros sooner than later, and then play some of the minor league here with Double A. We'll show you Hernandez. We'll show you Martinez. We'll show you all these guys as well because again, there's some great talent here coming up the pipeline here. Also with pitching, I mean, showing you the pitching as well. We'll pick a game where maybe Simeon Woods Richardson's on the line on the bump. We'll pitch a game with him, see what he plays like, and then we'll pick a guy like Hans Kraus here, that's 21 years old, a potential guy. See how he can perform. He's doing pretty well out there in Double A. So, that's I think that's where we're going to move into the next episode as we kind of keep bite the bullet here with the Rangers. But y'all, overall, I'm happy with the future, but the potential future of this team, what we have going on, especially with these draft picks, with Leal coming in, and is Zepeda going to be a guy that we can trust out there? I hope. Again, none of these guys are, I think, busts for us yet. I think, especially, gosh, man, I'm excited about the future of this team, y'all, and the free agents we can come up with as well. But y'all, give me all your feedback. Let me know your honest thoughts with where we're at as a system with the Rangers coming up. Do you think it's going to take more than just one more year to get competitive, or do you think next year we'll be ready to compete a little bit in the West? Let me know. But y'all, thanks so much for tuning in and being a part of it. Stay tuned for more for MLB The Show 21 franchise of the Rangers coming up very soon. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. But God bless you. Stay safe and well. We'll see you back here in the next one. Y'all take it easy.